Elections are not just about personalities, it's about symbols too. Whether you are a political novice or a veteran, you need a symbol when you enter into the electoral arena in India. But why do election contestants need symbols? When India held its first general election in 1951, most voters couldn't read. The Election Commission solved this by assigning simple recognizable symbols so people could decide their choice. So what started as a tool to help people vote now has become the identity of political parties. Now BJP is identified with the lotus, Congress with the hand, DMK with the rising sun, Trinamool Congress with flowers and grass, Communist Party of India Marxist with a hammer, sickle and star, etc. With Vijay receiving the whistle symbol for TVK, many felt the signs were always there. From Bigil literally meaning whistle to whistle powder in goat, leaving cinematic breadcrumbs that now feel prophetic. Whether whistle will help Vijay's political fortunes is topic for another discussion. But what we are looking at now is a couple of thought-provoking incidents over the use of election symbols. The Election Commission faced this dilemma in Tamil Nadu when MGR died and the AIADMK split into two parties, one headed by his wife Janaki and the other by his protege Jayalalithaa. Both claimed the two-leaf symbol, prompting the ECI to freeze it and ask each faction to choose a new symbols. The Jayalalithaa faction picked a rooster while the Janaki faction picked two doves. Both factions started to campaign with their newly found symbols. But this led to chaotic and bizarre incidents. According to the Outlook magazine, live roosters and pigeon pairs were carried around in cages to make a visual impact when the candidates went about campaigning. While the candidates would feed their campaign entourage, most of them forgot to take care of their live symbols. The result was the birds would die due to hunger, thirst, or mere overexposure to the sound and the light of the noisy campaign that extended past midnight. The article mentions an incident when MGR's widow Janaki Ramachandran was campaigning in the Andipatti constituency of her late husband. Two pigeons were tied to the crossbeam of her open jeep. Midway through her speech, one pigeon freed itself and flew away. As the organizers were confused about what to do, Janaki asked the driver to free the other pigeon too. Why separate them for our sake, she was heard saying over the PA system. As reports about the ill-treatment of the live symbols poured in, the Election Commission after the 1989 election temporarily removed animals from its list of free symbols. In the 1989 election, Janaki's faction was wiped out, winning only 2 seats. With her exit, the ECI awarded the two-leaf symbol to Jayalalithaa, cementing her control over the AIADMK. Another infamous incident is the Ponparappi violence in 2019, which involved supporters of the Vidudalai Sirudagal Katchi and the members of the Patali Makkal Katchi along with Hindu Munnani activists. The violence was reportedly triggered after an elderly Dalit person was prevented from voting. Another immediate trigger was the alleged breaking of a pot by members of the Hindu Munnani. Pot is the election symbol of the VCK. Damaging a symbol in the public during elections is seen as an attack on the party's visibility and legitimacy. The violence left 18 people injured and nearly 65 houses and vehicles damaged. PMK members reportedly targeted homes displaying the pot symbol to identify VCK supporters, demonstrating how symbols can be weaponized in political and caste conflicts. These stories show that these symbols are more than art. They are power. They can connect leaders to voters, anchor political narratives, and in the worst case scenarios, ignite conflicts too.